Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This video I am making to demonstrate the method how to update master schedule. So first we'll see what is the master schedule. The master schedule. The big and complex projects are normally consist of different packages, and then each package are big enough that they can be considered as a separate project or individual project, and they are assigned to some big companies and they have their own distinctive schedules. As a main contractor, the job or the role of the main contractor is to facilitate the subcontractors to produce the master schedule from the individual program of different subcontractors. The main contractor provide appropriate links for the different activities between the different subcontractors. When the subcontractors they are providing their own program, the main contractor incorporate this program with the main contractors program, and then they provide different links of the activities between different subcontractors and main contractors. Once we establish the master schedule, the next target, which is the main target, is to establish the procedure or method to periodically update the master schedule. There are two ways that can be considered. One way is that we forward the schedule to each subcontractor one by one, and each subcontractor update their own part and forward back to main contractor. Then the main contractor will become a coordinator or facilitator between different subcontractor. But this task has some negative points is that if some subcontractor delayed, it will delay the other contractor's work, and over it the main problem is that the main contractor have to check that and ensure that no subcontractor can modify or change some links or logic of the master schedule. And in the end, the very tight schedule time for the producing the weekly or monthly report, it is very difficult for the main contractor to check for the all subcontractors links in the master schedule, which sometimes consists of tens of thousands of activities. To avoid this scenario, it is preferable to that some different procedure should be adopted, which is like that the main contractor can assign the time and date for submission of the weekly and monthly report by the subcontractor, and then the main contractor incorporate the subcontractor report in the main contractor report and update the master schedule based on the information received from different subcontractors. In this video, I try to demonstrate how can we update the master schedule in Primavera P6 using the import and export command and using the very good Excel application. So let's start now. You can see here we have four programs here. The first program selected one is the main contractor, is the master schedule. Then we have ID works, landscape, and aluminum curtain wall. Normally the building projects they maybe have marine contractors, other cladding, and others MEP work separately. So it depends on the packages the client they establish. The program will be based on all these packages. So this our program. I will open the program to demonstrate the procedure here. Let's start now. I select it and just press open. It will open. Okay. Now see our program is open now, and this is the program. And if you run the program, you can see here this program is dated 14 March. So next update will be 21st March. And if you run and view the log, before checking the log, it is always recommended to run the schedule. Now we press F9 again to view the log. In the view log, you can see that this program has around 6,700 activities, and it has different packages. So what we did here, we assigned each subcontractor a different activity code so that it's easy to trace each subcontractor individually. So let's organize based on the activity codes. We make 9 contractor. This is okay, and then just apply, and you can see here, and then press control minus button. It will summarize all the contractors. So you can see here we have ID main contractor. Under the umbrella of the main contractor, we have ID works, marine works, facade, curtain wall, landscaping, and natural stone. So MEP work is included with the main contractor here. So you can see here that our main contractor was 91.95% completed. ID percentage is going on. Marine works, by the way, is completed. so it will not have a big hassle for us. It's already finished. Aluminium facade work is going on, landscape and stone also going on, and it's natural stone cladding also finished. So for natural stone cladding, we will update. The main contractor will update himself by, because it is only few activities, and the main contractor job here is to update his own activities, and then we will get the update from the different contractors and import their update from their standalone program to the master schedule. So let's go again, and we go in the organize and make based on the WBS. It is WBS assigned, and then just we make the filter for the main contractors only. Just press Control plus sign. It will open the all activities. Then press filter, and we make a filter for the main contractor. So here you can see here that we have make a filter. Activity status is not equal to completed, means all activities which are either in progress or not started, they will be shown here. And then one more here, and then just see contractor equals to main contractor. Okay, and they all of the following to be full to be complied, to be okay. Okay, then press OK and then apply. Now you can see that we have only the main contractor program is shown here. Just press Control plus sign. It's open. We are just going to update some of the construction activities. As you know, this update is as normal. We are going for single or standalone program. So I'm not going in detail for this. Once the filter, you apply the filter, just make sure it is organized, it go in organized, and just check it, hide if empty. Then just click OK. And we are going to update some of the construction activities. For example, engineering, you don't need. Final paint for the basement 2 not yet started. Anti-carbonation paint is going on, is around 90% completed. And one more thing I want to tell you here, that we are updating this program, and it is consultant and client recommendation to use physical percentage complete. So physical percentage complete in this method, you need to assign both percentage complete and the remaining durations. So for example, our this work is anti-carbonation paint is 90% completed, but still it needs 4 days. So you have to put 4 days here. Similarly here, traffic coating is going on, is around 40% completed, and it needs still 12 days. Okay, and then this is for the acoustic tiling for the firefighting is going on, around 70% completed, but it still need 1 day. So just keep 1 day here. In the same way, we keep on updating for the remaining activities. I'm not showing this to reduce the video size. You can see here that I will update some of MEP update. I'm getting MEP update from MEP contractors. So I'm just getting this one and just assign here. Just put the percentage complete and the remaining duration at the same time. 500 pump installation is done. So just click finish. Allow current devices for the podium 1 is going on, is 80% completed, and still needs around 3.5 days. For the first floor also is around 80% completed, and still need 3.5 days. Same together at the same time. You can see here we almost done our updates. This for the staircase finishes going on is around 20% completed. We assigned 40 days. Now it still need 35 days balance to complete. Now this way we finish our update. Now we need to export the file from Primavera to Excel. So let's start. We go file, export, okay, and then just press spreadsheet, and then go next. Then press activities, go next. Press the program, go next. Okay, in the weekly update, I already make the export template. Just I show you here. We modify here. We can see here that we have assigned activity ID, activity status. Activity status is required, it should be there. WS code is optional. Activity name is optional, but it's helpful. We need actual start, actual finish, and performance percentage complete. And for our particular case, which I'm dealing now, we need the remaining duration also because we are doing physical percentage complete in this program. So we need the remaining duration also. Otherwise, if it is duration percentage complete, then this remaining duration field is no required. Then just check the filter here that no filter is assigned. See, we have one filter here, so we just remove this filter, make for all activities. Okay, then next. Then it will ask you the location where you want to save the file. Okay, just like this location you want to change, I just want to keep the same, so I just press next. Once we are updating exporting this file, just take care of the time, what time you export this. Just finish. Okay, so it is closed, it's 11:59. So I just check the time and just write it somewhere else for our reference. Okay, we turn it and we just write the name. 11:59 is the time for main program. This is our first file. Then we close this one and go to the ID Works program. Just open the just before then we open the ID program. ID program is open now. Just make sure that it have all the activities assigned. Okay, and then we just go here and I just show you. If you press F9 here, you can see that the data date is 20 March. Okay, so this is the update of 20 March. So we just go File, Export, Spreadsheet, next, Activities, next, then select the program, next, then a weekly update. I will show you the contents. We already check it before. Just make sure that filter for the all activities and then okay, and then next, and then just press finish. It will take too much time, and then we get the ID update actually for a file at 12 o'clock. So 11:59 is the main contractor and 12 o'clock for the subcontractor. I will tell you why advise you to write down to note down the time. At the end, after some time, I will tell you. Just wait a while. Wait for a while, then I will explain you why we are recording the time also. Then close this ID program and open the landscape contractor program. At the same time, landscape contractor, all activities should be shown. Just check the data date is 20 March. Okay, and then go file, export. Okay, spreadsheet, select spreadsheet. Okay, activities, select the program, then weekly update. Okay, and then make sure the filter, then go next. The location is same, then go next and then finish. And then 12 1 past 1 we export the ID contractors program. Now we have 3 Excel sheet. Now close this one and go to curtain wall program. In the problem with the curtain wall program is that their curtain wall they don't have a standalone program. Their program is incorporated itself in the main contractor program. So they are always updating this program and send to us. So what we are doing, we are just exporting only their part from this program because we don't need this all updates. We just need aluminum update only. So we go here and go export and then press spreadsheet. What a trick here is that just select activities, then here select the program. Okay, and in the weekly update template, just modify it. Just this activities remains the same, but in the filter, just select the filter head down, and I only make one filter. I name it update filter. Just press it and modify, and then the contractor is aluminum contractor. Just select this one. If you did not select here, it will copy all the files, which is not required for us and misleading and may cause some errors in our updates. So just be sure that in particular case, this is special case, you can say that in this program for the aluminum program is not a standalone program. Aluminum, they are having we request them to make their program inside the main program, and because we need some update to check some delays analysis, so they make their revised program inside our main program. So always they are updating in this program. So once we export the update, we export only their part. Just be careful for this one. And for your update, when when you are exporting, then make sure that either the subcontractor program are standalone. If not standalone, then make sure that only the required part to be exported, not all program to be exported. It can cause and it can damage your master program. I hope you understand this one. And then just press OK, and then press OK, and then next, and then again next, and press finish. Export completed, and this is around 1204. Aluminum update we get at 1204. Okay, we close this one and then just open the Excel sheets. Okay, now you can see here that we have 4 export from the Primavera, and this file are now confusing somehow, that you need to remember the project program names, or you have to write somewhere. So it is confusing which is the main contractor program, which is ID contractor, which is land, where is the landscape. So to identify these things, I find it easy that I just write mention the time that I export main contractor program at 11:55. After 11:55, I go to ID contractor, which is 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, I go to landscape program, which is 12:01. And after landscape, I go to aluminum program, which is 12:04. So I'm identifying the file from the time. So it's 11:58 is my main contractors program. So I'm just going to open it. Once it is open, it is our main contractors program here. Just you can just adjust column widths as per your needs. And then we add one more sheet here. We call it as working sheet. And what is the purpose of this working sheet is that I will bring the update of other contractors here. So let's go one by one to each contractor. This is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is the second file, which is ID works. So I just copy this one, press Control A to select all, then press Control C to copy and paste it in the Excel sheet. Now this update of the ID works. Just press Control and down arrow. It will bring you at the end of the data. Then just leave few rows as a reference and then close this ID works update and open next update, which is 1201, and which is for the landscape contractors update. Repeat the same function, Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and then copy it in the master program. Okay, this is our landscape contractor. Then go press Control down arrow, and then just leave few rows empty for reference, so that you will not be confused where data is end and started. So just press and then open the last file, which is aluminum works. So this is aluminum works is 1204. Open this file. Okay, and see aluminum activities. Of course, it is not aware for you, but as I am working on the program, so I know that all the aluminum works is assigned with it start with WA. So here you can see that all the activities as scroll down are start with WA. So means those all activities are related to the aluminum contractor. There is no more other activities. So it's only copy the aluminum works program. Repeat the same function, same procedure. Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and then paste in the master program update. Okay, once you copy, close this other file, unnecessary file, to avoid the confusion. Then you go here, then just adjust column widths little bit to facilitate your understanding. Okay, and then just press anywhere, press Control down arrow. Then remove this empty cells and this activity ID and task. It is repeated already. We have this, so just press select the empty rows and unnecessary data, which is this headers, and then press Control Delete. Then again press Control down arrow, and then select this headers and empty rows and press F4. F4 function is used to repeat the previous command. So no need to go all 4 5 clicks, only one click you can remove these activities. Now our working sheet is ready. Now from this working sheet, we want to update our master program. So this activity status to be updated means some activities which is not for not started, maybe it is started, and some which is started maybe completed. So this activity status need to be updated. So we just add one row column and two column here. One column is the update status, okay, and then check. So here if you here we use the command of match and index. So I put match and then go to activity ID, then go to working sheet, select the activity ID column and press and fix it by pressing F4, and then exit match and bracket close and control enter. Control enter, if you press control enter, your cursor remains in the current cell. Otherwise, if you press just enter, it will move to, it will give the result and move to the next cell. So if you press control enter, the cursor remains in the same cell. So you can see here that it is giving you NA. I will explain to you why it is NA just for a while. Just click on the this dot button. It will copy the formula to the law to all values. So you can, I will tell you why it is coming NA. Just have just we are get just let me find some values here. See here. So this value is shown here in the match function, but other function is not shown here. This NA. So NA is shown here because this value you are going to search in the working sheet. Working sheet contains the update of three contractors program, which is for the ID works, landscape, and aluminium. It does not contain main contractors program. So when you are going to search this activity ID, which is main contractors scope, it will not shown here. That's why it show you NA. So you understand my point. So that's why see all the activities which is not inside the working sheet, which is related to the marine works, is not included here. It will show you NA. For the main contractor, is not included in the working sheet. It will show you NA. And similarly for the stone cladding, it's not shown here, not shown in the working sheet. So it will show you NA. It will show only the updates or values for the ID works, landscape, and aluminum curtain wall. So we will try. I find a solution for this one. Just we after just give for a while. I will tell you what is the solution here. After match, we are going to apply index function. In the index function, we go again here. We just need two columns A and B, and after selection, press F4 to lock it, and then just press, we are looking the values in the second. So A and B. B means second column. So just press 2 and press enter and control enter. Okay. So if you click it here, again this formula, you can see here that after some time you will start getting the values. See, it's not completed. And for which is not there, it show you error. So we don't need this error. So what we do here, we say if error, if this value is not there, then use the existing value, which is this is, and press bracket close and control enter, and it will copy all the values here. So now we don't have any no more error in the file. Now we're going to check exec command to show the to see the changes we have made. So just press here, the double click, and now we apply the filter on row number 2, and then we go here and uncheck the true buttons. Now these all values which are updated here. These are the activities which is status for change. For example, this is in progress to completed, not started in progress, and not started in progress. Some this is activities now. So you can see here now this activity status need to be updated. Once you update this one, then remove this filter, and now we are going to determine other values. So we have update actual start, update actual finish, update percentage complete, update remaining duration, and then just a check. So we again use the match and index command. Before using this command, I prefer to have some. Okay, so we just go here and then press match function here, match. Just press control left arrow, it will tell you the last value, enter. Then where we have to select this value, you have to search this value in the ID column, press and press F4 to lock it, and then 0 for exact match. It will go you again NA because this value is not exist there. We know we will find out a solution for this one. Just for time being, keep it as it is, and then apply the index function, and then go working sheet. Then we have select our data from here. Okay, this is column number 1, column number 2, 3, column number 4 is activity name, column number 5 is actual start, column number 6 is the actual finish, column number 7 is percentage per complete, and column number 8 is remaining duration. When you select all the required column, press F4 to lock it, and then because we are looking for actual start date, so just press at the end comma and count the actual start date column number. So actual start is column number 8, column number E, which is A 1 2 3 4 and 5, column number 5, and then press 5 and bracket close and control enter. So it is NA because this value is already is this value is not there. So we just put it here. If error means if this value not found in the working sheet, then take actual start from the previous, and then press enter and control enter. Okay, and then just copy this formula to next value. Okay, just double click here, you can see it will come here. Just remove this to here, and now we need the formula remain the same. Now for the actual finish will be column number 6. So just select column number 6, type 6 and control enter. Okay, and then percentage complete, again copy this formula in the percentage complete, and then press double click it, and then just say we need this activity ID. And now performance percentage complete is column number 7. So just change to 7 in the formula and press control enter. Okay, similarly we press column copy this formula to next cell and double click on the next cell, just change to the activity ID, and remaining duration was column number 8. Just type 8 here and press control enter. Okay, in the exec, in the check, we will see what values are changing. So we just use exec command in Excel, and we see performance percentage complete for the previous week and for this week, and let's press control enter. This will show you here. Now I will show you column number 1 2 3 4 5, because what we put here, you can see here we have column number 5 here as I show you, then column number 6 you can see here, then number 7, number 8. So this is see here, this column number 1 2 3 4 5. I tell you again, 1 2 3 4 5. Actual start is column number 5, actual finish column number 6. So this is our data. This is we have our data is belongs to 8 columns, A to H, A 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the way we are using index command. I will make one separate video for this match and index command. It's very useful for planning engineers. So now we have done this one. Now just select this one, press Ctrl C, and then just check the column number is L, or no need to even select, just press here and then double click, it will copy the values to end. Okay, now our data is copied now. So just we go here and select the row number 2 again and apply the filter, and there we remove the true but true option, and then this all values which is updated. So you can see here that this is 98% complete is 99. Okay, this 85% complete before, now 90. So in this case you can just randomly change some values here. That's something, for example, if you see here, this is in not started, now in progress, like this activity. So you can see here we have this for actual start, but actual finish not there. Previous week update is 0. Now we have 35% complete. Remaining duration is 12. So this is the way you just cross check it your values, that there is no major difference or major big difference, big to avoid any mistake in the future, just have a just cross check some values to be satisfied, to make yourself satisfied. Okay, then after remove this filter, I will remove this filter here now. Okay, now our update is done. So what we need to now, we have to copy this updated status into the activity status. So we just select here, press shift control down arrow, press control C, and then just go here and press values. Now see, there is no more true value, false value, because already we copied this to here. And then the next is that just press actual start, actual finish, percentage complete, remaining duration, press shift control down arrow, select all values, press here and press values. Okay, now here also you will not find anything false here. But one thing, as my experience with this exercise, normally what happens when you are doing this work and you are in hurry, so sometimes you forget to remove the formulas. For example, here the formulas are here, so and you copy here sometime as a formula, not as a values. So once you delete this values here, some error will come because of the deletion of some values. For example, if I delete this working sheet, this all values will be, we will not get any values because the source of this all values is in the working sheet. So if you remove the working sheet, this all values will get you result error. So once you copy this value to here, it also be error if you copy it as a formula. But to be sure, make sure that you copy the values in the as a actual, as a number, as not as a formula. When you are copying the values in the field which is required to import back in the Primavera, that field should not contain any formula. Be careful before importing back the file to Primavera. It may give you some errors. So we check it that we copy is as a file values. So for our, we are safe here. We just remove this filter and remove the unnecessary data which we just make for our working. This also two columns. We delete this one. And this working sheet also no more required. So we just delete this one. Be careful. No, don't change anything in user data. And now task is done. And now just press save it, and we save this file at 12:21. Okay, so just close this one, open the Primavera again, and this is our program. This is 13 March update. Then just press import, and then press spreadsheet. Okay, then go and select the values. See, this is our values. GMUP update 1 activities, and this time is 12:21. So select this file, press open, then next, select activities, then press next, select the program where you want to import this file. Okay, and then just press finish. It will take some time. Just press finish and wait for a while. But once our update done, just close this one, and now update is finished now. In this way you can update, we can update, import back the update from the individual programs of subcontractors into the master program. You can see here this percentage is for main contractor, this is 83.45. Previously it was 82.39. So this ID work update, and same way you update all the program, and then just select WBS and just update it. Once you have all this update here available, just press F9 to run the schedule for the required dates. Once we import all the import the file back in the Primavera, we can see the performance percentage complete is increased now, and then we need to update the program for as per the our required date. For example, here we have to update on the 20 March, and then we have to assign, this program does not assign the baseline, so the schedule percentage complete cannot be taken from here, but you can see the updated date from here. You can see it from the schedule. completion date or forecast completion date can be calculated from here. So I hope in this way we can update the master schedule which contain different subcontractors program, and it's very easy and very fast. I hope if you try one or two times, you will be very fast, and just use some Excel command like which like control right or left up down arrow to move fast in Excel, and just try to be good in match index command. It's very useful for planning engineers, and in this way I hope this is a helpful video for you, and it save you a lot of your time and your stress while getting the updates from the different subcontractor. And as a main contractor, you need to update the master schedule, which is time consuming. And after this a lot of things, I can understand that we have to prepare a report which include so many items. So I hope I try to facilitate you, or to reduce your work burden and to be more fast in your work. And if you like, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will keep on making good, useful, helpful videos for my fellow plan engineers. Till that time, thank you very much. Bye bye.